Heather, how are you? Happy Thursday.
Hi, Tracy. I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. I am glad that we jumped on this call, obviously, like
Yeah.
just to do a quick special announcement with, I'm sure, everything that you've heard going on out there with mortgage interest rates.
Oh, yeah. It's always good to see you, but we want to get the important messages out.
I
So,
know. And you know what's so crazy is it's not just mortgage interest rates. I mean, what's happening right now, it affects credit cards, student loans, car loans. So it's really anything that you're financing,
yeah,
interest rates are being affected. So I wanted to just have this quick video with you so we could get some information out to your clients about rates, kind of what they're doing, what the difference is even of what, like 12 days ago, right, versus today.
yeah, because we just had another increase this week, right?
We did. So the
Okay.
interest rates have jumped the highest they've ever jumped since 1971, over the past
Ooh,
48
boy.
hours. So it's been 2 days of not sleeping and trying to communicate with clients and have them kind of understand and learn what's going on. And you have some buyers out there, I'm sure, right, that are pre-approved but not in contract or locked yet.
Correct. Yes,
Yeah.
I
What's your
do.
message to them, and what they should do right now?
Honestly, a few of them kind of put everything on pause
Mhm.
temporarily, and
Yeah.
then the couple that I have very actively looking, one is very actively looking, and one is already in escrow. So,
Good.
those are unique situations.
Yeah.
But to be perfectly honest, some of my buyers have put things on pause. I
Yeah.
think because they're just intimidated. So let's really speak to that. I'm going to let you just kind of fire away on this.
Yeah. I mean, I would say anyone that was pre-approved even a week ago, right, that is not in contract, does not have an interest rate locked, definitely go back to your mortgage lender, have them review what current rates are, what that does to changing your monthly payment. Make sure
Mhm.
that they still run automated underwriting. It's really important to make sure your debt to income ratio is in line. The payment may not change that much, but if you're really close, and it changes $100, that could affect your purchasing power.
Yes.
And also with the increase in rates, that affects your purchasing power as well. So I highly suggest that you do that. I'm reaching out to all of my clients, just to make sure that they understand that, which is important. And I think what's happening is, we had the Fed announcement, and they're raising the cost of credit that affects everything. And it's really still due to COVID, right? And the
Okay.
way that the global economy is, it's not just our economy, it's the global economy. And that's why things are changing so abruptly, right? We can't even keep up with it. So I think right now, the last increase was about 75 basis points, right? So up to 0.75%, with
Okay.
projections of changes even next week into next year of rates continuing to go up. So we have to just hold on for the
Yes.
ride.
Yes.
But you've been doing real estate for, like you said, like 5 years now.
Yeah, just about.
Okay. So I've been doing mortgages for 23 years.
Yes.
When I got into the business, interest rates were 16%, right? People were still buying houses. Now, obviously the cost of homes were less, right?
Yeah.
Because they're appreciating. But there's still homes to be purchased. And you were going to give some quick stats, just as far as like the percentage of homes that have gone down in price a little bit, right? To give some positive feedback into this call.
Yeah. Do we want to do that
Yeah.
real quick?
Yeah. Just
So,
shoot that. Yeah. Shoot that out. So people just understand it is relative, right? So when
mhm.
you're seeing these rates and things increase in inflation, it will affect home prices positively for people looking to buy.
Yeah, exactly. So right now in Corona,
Mhm.
we have 255 active homes for sale.
Okay.
Of those 255 homes, 79 have had price decreases recently.
Wow.
That's actually 30%. I just started looking at this stat because
Right.
now we're starting to see homes sitting a little bit longer, more price decreases or, price improvements.
Yeah.
A lot of realtors call it, but 30%. So, that's kind of light in terms of the prices of these homes
Mhm.
that some of them are starting to go down.
Yeah.
Now, the other piece we have currently 204 homes in escrow in the city of Corona.
Okay.
And we have closed, we being the city, has closed 181 homes in the last 30 days.
Okay.
Now, last week I went through these numbers and we were at 85% of the closed homes sold for over or at list price.
Okay.
This week, of the 181 homes that closed, 80% closed at or above list price. So now that number is starting to fluctuate.
Right.
So 20% of these homes that closed in the last 30 days closed under asking. So that also gives a little bit of light to buyers as well, I think.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to just be kind of that up and down, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you said it, buyers that are kind of holding off, right? That limits demand a little bit. So supply potentially is going to go up, and when supply goes up and demand goes down, prices will get lower.
Yes.
So it's just really shifting and changing. I wanted to show just a quick example of a situation that I had with a client who is in contract, who is locked in. And you could see that they locked in on June 8th, right? So not that long ago. And so what is that, like 8 days?
8 days.
8 days ago.
Mm-hmm.
So 8 days ago, they locked in. Now they have, a FICO score over 700. They're putting more than 20% down. So every scenario is different. That's why you want to talk to your mortgage lender with your specific scenario. But they were locked in at 5.75. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just going to bring it down to the bottom here. And to get that rate, they actually paid what are called discount points. And so they paid $5,865 to get that interest rate. Okay. So you have the ability, if you wanted a lower rate and a lower payment, to buy it down, is what it's called. So talk to your mortgage lender about that also.
Mm-hmm.
The same exact scenario for the same borrower, if they came to me today and were in contract and wanted to lock in the 5.75% rate, the cost to them would change and go up to $13,479. Right. So that's how the market shifted. So interest rate is a number, and you're going to have a 5.75 interest rate still available, but the cost to get that rate is going to be higher, right? Because the cost of money now is more. And that's what happens when rates go up. So if you wanted to see just an example to pay the same amount, right? So to pay that $5,800 that they paid 8 days ago, their rate difference would be going to 6.25.
0.5%.
So 0.5%. So that's about on average, 0.5% to 0.75% rate increase is about what we've seen over the past 48 hours. I mean, so the important thing too is the payment difference. So, if you take a payment of $3,017 minus $2,859. So this same borrower, if they locked in with me today, could get the same house, a slightly higher rate, and their payment difference would be $158.
Yeah.
So
which is not a whole lot in the grand perspective, but still for some, $158 could make or break.
It could. Well, it could make or break the loan. It could make or break, what your expenses are or what you're anticipating in paying. So yeah, that's why it's just so important to look. And so, I mean, on average, so a 0.5% rate, $150 in payment.
Yeah.
Right? So you can kind of gauge and get an idea, but there should be another announcement or update next week. So we'll be sure to try to get that information out to you and to your clients as well. So, but yeah, do you have any questions for me?
I don't think so. I think that kind of covered it. I know we wanted to do just like a top line real special announcement here with the rate.
I would say get in touch with us. It's people, you're still going to want to buy a house, obviously, if you were thinking of it, right? Don't get discouraged, but just know the information, right? Have your mortgage lender rerun numbers for you, have them give you updated payments, have them keep you privy to what's going on in the market. And, ask about different types of loans. Maybe there's different products that have come out that haven't had as high of an increase, some type of jumbo financing and stuff like that. So just make sure you're getting educated by your lender.
Yeah, definitely. And then make sure too that your realtor knows what's going on in the market. So that they're able to pull these stats that I just read and be aware of how many homes are decreasing their price, how many sold under asking, how many sold over asking, so that you're put in the best position.
It's so important.
Yes.
Well, awesome.
Well,
As
thank you
always,
so
you're
much,
amazing.
Tracie. I'll talk to you soon.
All right. Talk to you soon.